Hello to every number one game enthusiast. The Football News channel is back with a selection of the top headlines from the world of football for the last 24 hours. Friends, please give us a like, as this is what matters to us a lot. By the way, write in the comments below your predictions for today's Champions League matches of Chelsea, Real Madrid and Villarreal Bayern. And while you're typing, we proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. Michel Platini has filed a criminal complaint against FIFA president Gianni Infantino for the so-called active influence peddling. City's best player is De Bruyne. He's the best midfielder in the world at the moment, stated Atletico midfielder Daniel Was before the Champions League tie against Man City. I would very much like Rafinha to come to Barcelona. He has a lot of quality. He would fit in very well with Spanish football due to his playing characteristics, Ronaldinho said. He always stays on the bench, so the one will have to ask him why he doesn't play, it's Mr. Ancelotti. Will Gareth be able to play Chelsea? It's out of the question, Gareth Bale's agent Jonathan Barnett shared. Arsenal defender Kieran Tierney has suffered a knee injury and thus will miss the rest of the season. The Scotsman will have surgery. Alaves appointed 40-year-old Julio Velasquez, who had no experience in La Liga, as head coach. You need to do your best at training to reach your potential, but Manchester United is the best option a player can have, noted former Red Devil striker Diego Forlan. There is no clear favorite. Chelsea are a great team, and we will try to get a good result in London, shared Karim Benzema on the eve of the Champions League clash against Chelsea. It still saddens me that there is racism in football. On behalf of all the true Atalanta fans and the people of Bergamo, I'd like to apologize to Koulibaly, wrote Atalanta midfielder Martin de Roon. Bayern and Canada defender Alphonso Davies has been named the 2021 North American Player of the Year. FIFA president Gianni Infantino has claimed Iran will not be banned from the World Cup for not allowing women into stadiums for them to watch their qualifying match versus Lebanon. Juventus intend to sign Angel Di Maria, replacing Paulo Dybala, whose contract lasts until summer. Eden Hazard is a very useful player for us. I'm sure Eden can contribute a lot to Real Madrid. I'm still confident in Eden, Thibaut Courtois shared his opinion. Ronald Araujo's agent had successful negotiations with Barcelona representatives. The footballer will sign a new agreement, which is likely to run until 2026. We are out there to prove a point that we can do a lot. It's a big match, quarterfinals against a big opponent. So we are very excited, told Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel. Of course he wants to continue. His dream is to win the Champions League with PSG. That's what he told me, revealed the former Parisian attacker Nene. Carlo Ancelotti is on the list of candidates for the Manchester United head coach post. Benfica may sign Shakhtar Donetsk right back Dodo. We recall that the transfer window for Ukrainian clubs' performers is open until April 7th. Carlo Ancelotti is still sick with COVID and will not be able to attend the Champions League match against Chelsea. AC Milan have agreed the terms of a contract with Lille centre-back Sven Botman. The 22-year-old Dutchman is set to sign the deal by 2027. The presidents of Lazio, Napoli and some other Serie A clubs have spoken out against the idea of financially checking clubs before they are allowed to take part in the competition. Man United intend to keep Luke Shaw in the roster and offer him a contract until 2026. Napoli and Inter were given more confidence, but I think that now Milan remains masters of their own destiny and everything depends only on them. Claudio Ranieri shared his opinion on the championship race in Italy. Juventus have lately been eyeing Roma attacking midfielder Nicola Zaniolo as their top summer transfer target. The Yellow and Reds may agree to negotiate as the footballer's contract expires in 2024. Monaco midfielder Aurélien Tchouaméni will be worth around 80 million euros. According to a source, Real Madrid are the favorites for the Frenchman. Barcelona players were outraged by the high salaries of future club newcomers Frenkie de Jong and Andreas Christensen at 6.5 and 6 million euros per year, respectively. Ramos told us that he wants to stay. He surprises me a lot. He earns more than $1 million a month. Yes, you want everything you can, but he must shut up and work on the pitch. said former PSG representative Jérôme Rotten. With Kylian Mbappé, we'd scored twice as many goals, Karim Benzema claimed. For the first time in the club's history, Liverpool have won 8 consecutive away matches. The achievement was set by beating Benfica in the Champions League. Every year is the same thing. Even if PSG has a lot of money, that's not what wins titles. Thiago Silva commented on PSG's elimination from the Champions League. There can be grey areas where the referee has to decide. When we had 4 penalties against us in Valencia, nobody said anything. This is football. Courtois responded to criticism for 3 penalties in favor of Real in the tie against Celta. FIFA may increase the amount of added time in matches and test the changes already at the 2022 World Cup. Barcelona collected 17 tons of food for refugees from Ukraine in Catalonia. Respect. It's impossible for Haaland to sign for Barca. My feeling is that Mbappé will end up at Real Madrid. La Liga boss Javier Tebas said. And here are the results of yesterday's battles. Moving on to the main topics of the release. The Champions League quarter-finals first legs have taken place. As for the first one, Benfica hosted Liverpool in Portugal. The game ended with a confident victory for the Reds with a score of 1-3. Konate, Mane and Diaz scored for the guests, while Darwin Núñez was the one who got one back for the Eagles. We came for a result, and it's a big compliment for Benfica as they fought for their lives. The atmosphere was back when they scored, but we calmed them down with the 3 changes, Jurgen Klopp noted in the post-match interview. In the second event of the evening, Manchester hosted Atletico Madrid, and the citizens were able to outplay the Indians thanks to a single goal slotted by none other than Kevin De Bruyne. The Belgian also became a man of the match. It's very hard. Atletico played almost 5 at the back and 5 in midfield. I expect the same in the second leg. They will have to attack more, De Bruyne shared after the final whistle. Mohamed Salah is set to extend his contract with Liverpool. Oddly enough, this was announced by Ashraf Sobhi, the Egyptian Minister of Youth and Sports. During an interview with Egyptian radio, he said the following: I have advised him to continue his journey at the club other than Liverpool, but his direction now is to renew his contract with Liverpool. Earlier on, there were rumors about the possible Salah move to Barcelona. Mohamed's current deal with the Reds expires in the summer of 2023. Cristiano Ronaldo could find himself in MLS starting from next campaign, as David Beckham's Inter Miami shows great interest in the Portuguese. This could happen in case Manchester United fails to qualify for the Champions League for the next season. Only in this case, Ronaldo will be considering a transfer to another team. But that's not it yet. A little over a month ago, David Beckham's business partner, Jorge Mas, stated that the transfer of Leo Messi to their club can be a real thing. Therefore, theoretically, we can see both Leo Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo playing alongside each other at Inter Miami very soon. Robert Lewandowski is increasingly determined to move to Spain. Barcelona are currently having no negotiations with Bayern, although the club is working on the deal, contacting Po's agent Pini Zahavi. Everything will depend on whether Lewandowski extends his contract with Bayern or not. Robert can stay only if the Bavarians offer him the amount of salary he wants. The leadership of Munich has not made a decision on him yet. PSG are attempting to recruit Paul Pogba. It's noted that PSG offered him less than United back in the latest contract extension negotiations. The Frenchman himself is open to a move to PSG, but would rather return to Juventus instead. Besides, in the summer, Paul is to become a free agent, being able to join the new club for free. Bayern decided to thwart Barcelona's transfer plans, joining the fight for Noussair Marzaoui. Until a week ago, no one doubted that Ajax right-back would join the Blaugranas, but the Munich side can make it otherwise. Bayern's advantage lies in Marzaoui and other Ajax player Ryan Gravenberch having the same agent, Mino Raiola. Munich are discussing the option in which they buy both players at once. Here's what a wholesale business is all about. Despite the latest rumors of Kylian Mbappé extending his contract with PSG, Real are confident that the Frenchman will move to them. Los Blancos are no longer negotiating with the player. Their contract has long been made up. It remains to wait only for the final answer from the player. Meanwhile, Kylian's mother informed her entourage that her son would quit the PSG squad, though father Mbappe would like him to remain there. Family details were provided by journalist Juanma Castaño. France. There is a huge Black Lives Matter scandal in the USA. Now the reputation of the well-known movement is under great threat. Our colleagues from the Beat News project told what actually happened. Follow the link to the video and check it out. It was Football News. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.